Here's one of the things that I think is going to be really interesting too, when it comes down to the quarterback situation, because there's no secret. The Carolina Panthers need a quarterback, and whether they get a quarterback from free agency or they draft the quarterback, which it seems like to be the most likely answer. Look at the situation that this person is going to walk into, right? You have Frank Reich, a former NFL quarterback himself, plus somebody who has prior NFL coaching experience and has worked with some quarterbacks himself. Has been somebody who's won a Super Bowl already with the Philadelphia Eagles staff back in 2017. Then you have Jim Caldwell, somebody who helped coach Peyton Manning, Joe Flacco, among others. You're also going to have Josh McCown, somebody who literally just finished playing in the league. And as you said, somebody who has been that basically guy on the bench to help groom the younger quarterbacks to get them together. And he's going to be there as your quarterbacks coach. And then you also have Thomas Brown, who not necessarily is a, quarterback, but, he's been there with the Rams as they've gone through their run over the last few years. And he's worked with good quarterbacks in Matt Stafford and also Jared Goff. This new quarterback literally has everything that they need.
Yep.
And it's almost like if you fail, it's either because you don't have it here, or you're just not as talented as we thought.
Yeah, simple as that. Simple as that. Now, I do hope that they are patient with whomever this young quarterback is, because it's everything we can get into mock draft season, later on, because we are full in mock draft season now. But the way things are with this young quarterback coming in, there's a lot for them to build with, and there's a lot to work with. So the knowledge is there. It's not, hey, let's draft Matt Corral in the third round. I know he got hurt, but this isn't also a Will Grier situation either, where there just wasn't the staff in place to handle a young quarterback coming in to really teach them. It's there now. Now there's no excuse, though. This staff, you've assembled a great staff. All right, Scott Fitterer, make the right pick.
Somebody who was on the bench with Sam Darnold in New York?
Josh McCown. Yeah.
I'm really interested in seeing if they bring back Sam Darnold as the bridge guy. Hey, Sam, sign with us for 2 years. We're going to draft somebody. That person is expected to be the starter. You will have the opportunity to start it first, but when they're ready, they're going to be up. We just need you to win in the process. And I'm wondering how Sam, I think Sam is going to be a professional, handle that very well.
Yeah.
But secondly, Sam may also be in a situation where he'll be in his best NFL situation ever. If the Panthers end up signing Bradley Bozeman, which, is one of their priorities, one of their top priorities in the offseason when free agency period starts, then he's going to have a returning O-line, the best O-line he's ever played behind, plus a competent NFL coaching staff. He hasn't had that.
No.
Now, besides the little bit of time he had working with Steve Wilks, you could argue and say Steve Wilks is probably the best thing that's ever happened to Sam Darnold thus far from an offensive standpoint, which is crazy because he's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
So now he's actually working with offensive minds, and you're talking about a situation where the Carolina Panthers may not even have to rush to get in whatever rookie quarterback, because if Sam Darnold did this well under Wilks, there's no way he can look that bad with Reich, Caldwell, his buddy Josh McCown, and also Thomas Brown. This is an amazing situation for Sam Darnold if he decides to come back and if the Panthers decide to have him back.
Yeah, I think they should bring him back because here's the thing. Where else is he going to go? Anywhere, any other team that's going to sign him is going to be a backup deal. That's just what he is. It's just as simple as that. So, I don't know, to be determined on that. I think they will retain him. I would like to see him stick around because, like I said, I think he'd be a good backup. He could be a good career-long backup, and that's okay. I know he obviously wants to start, but that's fine. You can make a living doing that. Hello, Chase Daniel. I wish I had your career. But seriously, but I think that is a good thing, is that you can bring somebody who obviously is familiar with the team. Guys know who he is as well. Yeah, I'm okay with him bringing him back as a bridge guy for a couple of years and also being the backup quarterback. And again, you don't have to rush the young guy coming in, because if you stick at the 9th pick, a lot of people are mocking that Anthony Richardson, who only had 13 career starts at Florida, but has all the physical tools, really starting to sound like Mitchell Trubisky. But that's a different conversation for a different time.
Well, as long as the Panthers don't try to like trade up to like 4 or 5 to try to go get him. If he falls to at 9, that's fine.
That's different. Yeah, that's different. But I wouldn't move up. I mean, again, that's a different conversation we could have.